Good evening, Mark. It's Thursday, January 28th. So I'm sitting in a part of campus that's pretty empty right now, probably because class is going on, and I have a free period, but I don't know what time it is because I left my phone in the dorm. So I'm just going to assume that when I see massive amounts of people exiting the buildings that class is over, and then I can go find my classroom. I just looked up and I looked right at a guy who looked right back at me, and I think he might think I'm a little weird. Also, like a little while ago, a girl sat down at the next bench over. And now I'm afraid she's listening to me talk to myself, even though I'm kind of talking to a camera, so maybe that's normal. But hopefully, as people keep going through, as long as I don't look at them, they won't look at me, and then maybe they just won't exist. Anyway, I was watching your video this morning so that I could figure out what I needed to make my video on. Are there any playgrounds at UF? What kind of I mean, like, of course there are going to be playgrounds on a giant college campus with like 55,000 students. Why wouldn't there be a playground on a college campus? Actually, there may or may not be a playground on campus. I have a couple friends who volunteer for Baby Gator, which is a child care service, I guess, which may or may not be on campus, and they may or may not have a playground. I'm actually not sure, but I guess it's a possibility. The thing is, I like playgrounds a lot, and I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to find one. But, I mean, there are lots of big open places to play. I brought my bubble wand with me around to class for the past couple days, which is nice because the weather is beautiful. And, I don't know, bubbles are happy. So, it's like extra wonderful. I'm not actually familiar with any of the parks or playgrounds that are around Gainesville. But, I do miss the ones, well, I miss Rogers Park in Leesburg because it always looked to me like a giant fortress with the big, like, wooden spires and stuff. I'm not familiar with the playground you were in. I'm guessing if it was within walking distance, it must have been the one by your house, but I've never been there. When I was little, we used to go to Lake Eola Park in Orlando on Lake Eola, and they had a playground there, and I liked it a lot. But I haven't been there in a long time. The last time I tried, I think, it was closed for, like, reconstruction, but yeah. Campus is awfully nice. You know, there are lots of places to explore. I'm not familiar with a lot of parts on campus, but I guess it could be a playground if you want to think about it that way. But yeah, there aren't a lot of playgrounds around here that I know of and that I have access to. Anyway, your topic for tomorrow, where do you think paper cranes go when they unfold? And if you were to make 1,000 paper cranes, how long do you think it would take you? And what would you wish for? Alright, Mark, so I know I already finished my video and I gave you your topic and everything, and I guess now would be a good time to tell you that today is actually Wednesday. Like, the moment I'm making this video, it is Wednesday, and this is a little awkward. Hey, Janelle! Because, you know, I'm walking outside and there are people looking at me, and I don't even have, like, the screen thing so I can see what I look like the rotatable screen or whatever. And I can't tell how many people are looking at me. BT Dubs, Mark, I'm walking with a friend of mine. His name's Alex, and he's pretty cool. Oh. You want to say hi?
Oh, hi. Yeah. Good evening.
I'm headed out to a Peace Corps Globe talk at the Hub today, and I'm not sure what to expect, but I mean, it should be interesting. You're probably going to have to feel worse than a ham sandwich, which is actually really interesting considering you don't like ham, but the AP government exam is going to be a beast unless you're up to date. But yeah, I'll see you Friday.